Hey everybody, it's day 30. I made it. Day 30 video. I just want to say that whoever watched all these, good for you. It's raining again. Whatever. I made it 30 days making a video, so that's pretty cool. I kind of ran out of topics towards the end. I had a topic for today, but I totally forgot what it was. So I'm just going to wrap everything up. So I talked about everything from my brain cancer story to archons to I know what I wanted to talk about. It has to do with systems of control and social engineering. Yeah, I watched a Max Egan's latest video. Well, he makes a radio show and he puts it to really cool art on YouTube. And this show is about the doctor that exposed chemtrails and how everybody jumped on him. And he was speaking about how that there are all these people willing to hack people down from the mainstream that are telling the truth and coming out, and they'll find anything that will nullify what they've said. And he was being he's one of the most rational people you'll ever see. And he's very good at what he does. He doesn't make any money off this, except for the people who support him through Patreon. He does one show a week. He's been doing it for about 10 years. I totally recommend you check out Max Egan's channel, The Crow House, all one word. He really is great, great man. He knows what he's talking about. He's written a few books. He's made a few documentaries. And nobody ever saw his face really until about 6 years in, he said on his last radio show. He said, it's not about me, it's about getting the information out. And he doesn't make any money off of it except for, just to live. So he's doing a good service, and I totally recommend people listen to his radio shows. He's got about 330 something of them. So it's a lot of listening. And if I were you, I don't know where I'd start if I were you. I'd probably start somewhere maybe at the beginning of this year and listen all the way through to now. And then if you wish, go back further. He's very passionate. He's Australian. The Dynamite. No, he doesn't say that, but he does say things like, "It's a pleasure to have." I can't do it today. But he was talking about how all these people who are speaking the truth, if they come from the mainstream, they're completely shot down, hacked up, and he lost his job and he lost everything. They took the video down. It was on somebody else's channel, and that person was more concerned about their reputation than the information that this doctor was saying. So it was pretty bad, pretty heartbreaking to see that. But the whole idea is that he was also talking about what I was talking about before, how we used to be so much more than what we are right now as human beings. We used to have amazing, peaceful, loving lives. and he said something had happened, and could speculate about exactly what that was. I suggest it was the archons and the cataclysms that the moon created. But there's a lot of theories out there, and something happened to destroy, and other people like David Icke and Michael Tessarian are all suggesting that we were visited. But, there's a reason that we're all completely backwards in this world, and that anyone who tries to tell the truth is hacked down, while those who perpetuate the lies are allowed to keep perpetuating them. So what we need to do is we need to get our power back, go in, come together, stop fighting, stop infighting in every community. There's so much infighting in the conspiracy arena, in the vegan arena, in almost every arena. There's all this infighting and personal attacks and this and that. I mean, we all just need to regardless of your belief systems and whatnot, we need to come together and face the clear and present danger we're facing, which is the 5G smart grid. And people are just not taking this seriously. David Icke on his latest video cast was talking about when he went into this hotel, which he assumes had 5G, he got this horrific nosebleed, which is a common occurrence of people around 5G. And what happened was when he walked away from the hotel, all of a sudden nosebleeds stopped. There are all these terrible health effects to 5G and the potential for mind control and putting thoughts in your head, which they already can do. It's been documented. Just research it. So I'm doing this final 30-day video challenge, final video of my 30-day video challenge, and I'm not going to say it was really that hard. It was easy because it wasn't like I was trying to sell you anything or but I was trying to open your mind a little bit. I mean, most of the videos, I talked about some out there stuff. I talked about some down to earth stuff. I talked about some challenges that I've been through personally, and I talked about this and I talked about that. It was a good challenge. I think it was worth it. It put my face out there, and it gave me a little bit more confidence speaking in front of a webcam and putting myself out there in the world, being myself and not being afraid to speak my truth. That's the biggest thing that people are afraid to do. Fear of what other people think of them when they speak their truth. And you know what? It's time we get over that fear. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? Being afraid of what other people think of us. They'll think something else tomorrow. Forget it. Seriously, why are we so afraid of the prison that most people live in? It's not even what the authorities will say about us. It's what will my mother say about me? What will my friends say about me it's not even about, and I guess this goes back to being in tribes, because if you did something or said something that the tribe leader didn't like or whatever, you get kicked out and your survival would be threatened. So I guess it is in a way reminiscent of tribal living, which in one way was much better, but in some ways they're much more closed-minded. I'm talking about recent tribes. I'm talking about the golden age or the golden era, the upper eons, as the Gnostics called them, the upper eons. I'm not talking about that world. That world, we just could be ourselves. Talking about the like the Native American tribes, where their perspectives were very limited, but they were much closer to the earth and they did know a lot more about the earth, but they did not understand why the white man, as they called them, were could not hear the earth screaming when they were tearing up the earth when they moved to America and killed all the buffalo and whatnot. As Stephen Colbert said, the Native Americans used their voodoo to force the buffalo to commit suicide by jumping in front of the white man's bullets. That was on a very short-lived show, about 3 seasons, called Strangers with Candy. Very funny. It's about a middle-aged woman who lived on the streets as a prostitute, I believe. She goes back to high school. It really is a funny show, but kind of ridiculous, but it was very funny. I forget what the name of the woman's name was. Something Sidaris, maybe. Very funny show. There was one about steroids that was with the on the track team. They all took steroids. The women's track team, and when they ran, they would go like so much faster. They all had beards and mustaches. At one point, it was really hilarious. And then she gets called in for a urine test, and the principal is hiding in the stall, and he's the one that goes in the cup. And then the tester comes back and tells her that she has a vicious case of gonorrhea. It's just really, really funny. Funny show. But it just didn't have the viewership, I guess. I don't know how I got on this topic. Oh yeah, the tribes, yeah. Yeah, I kind of deviated from the tribal mindset all the way to Strangers with Candy with one fell swoop. But yeah, it's been fun doing these videos. Some of them were better than others, I'll agree. Some of them are more grounded than others. But it's been real. I've enjoyed doing them. I'm not really concerned with the views I get from these videos. I'm just more concerned with getting more comfortable. I was more concerned with getting more comfortable behind the camera, which I am definitely now. And not worrying about being perfect, because that's part of the problem. Some days I didn't have the most energy. Today I have a kind of a stuffy nose, so different situation. But I made a video every day, and thank God for YouTube Live. That's all I can say. Because if I had to do these videos and upload them, it would take a while to upload them. And you know how long of a time that takes. So if you're taking all the time to upload it, I'm not sure. I've only uploaded a few videos in my life to YouTube, but I probably could have edited them to make them a little bit better, but I'm going to worry about that in a little while. I did get a free trial of Adobe Premiere, but it's nothing like it used to be back in 2004. So I'm going to have to find a good video editor. So what I want to do is I want to keep making videos. I want to put pictures in it. I want to put different things in the videos. I want to be more creative with them. This is just a trial to, get used to the sound of my own voice, which I don't mind that much, but it does sound different than the way I hear it, which is a common problem with people. You never sound the way that you do on video because I guess it's when you're speaking to the video, your voice is going this way and your ears are over here. But it doesn't really matter. Sometimes my voice can be a bit monotone, I know, but I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with myself. And this was part of my journey to speaking out more, learning how to speak better. I speak good one day. I speak pretty one day. It's a book my brother had. I think it was for one of his college classes. He left it here. Something like I speak pretty one day. Well, I finally, I've always been, I've performed stand up quite a few times. So I mean, it's not like I'm not used to speaking, but I'm not used to speaking the way that I'm speaking now in front of a camera. With my comedy, it's a lot of one-liners, kind of funny, smart jokes, clever jokes, and with this, it's mostly serious stuff, I guess. Well, some of it is very serious. Some of it is more just for fun. But I went out this with a spirit of just being able to do this for 30 days and actually completing it because I have a tendency to quit things when the going gets tough. With these videos, the going really didn't get tough. The only thing that got tough was figuring out things to say every day. Once I got past like the 15-day mark, I had to do some brainstorming, or an idea would hit me here and there. But I guess if we put these side by side with Steve's videos, I'm a clear winner. Obviously, I have such a natural speaking rhythm and so much experience public speaking. I'm a clear winner. But anyway, it's been fun. I'm glad I did it. No regrets. And I'd say I see you tomorrow, but maybe you will. Maybe you will see me tomorrow. I don't know yet. Because I'll just have to see how things go. But it was fun doing it, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good day.